Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are coming at you from
Lisbon, Portugal.
Yeah, we're back in Portugal. We're super excited to explore Lisbon. We actually stopped here
A few weeks ago.
Yeah, a few weeks ago just to take the bus back up to Porto. But now we're back.
Do some exploring.
Yes. That is a substantial statue.
Evan, where's the elevator?
Well, I was having trouble finding it on Google Maps, and then we turned around and there it is. Alright, so the line to take this lift is pretty long. I think we're gonna skip it because we read about a rooftop bar that you can go to where you get a really good view of the lift, so maybe we'll do that later.
Yeah, it's only 9 o'clock, so
It's a little early.
got a little time before we start day drinking.
Yeah, and we've got actually a limited amount of time here in Lisbon because I think we have to be back on the ship by like 3:30.
Yeah.
So we've got to make the most of what we can, so we're not going to wait for this line. So we stopped to get a little coffee here at Cafe Nicola, which I believe has been here since like the 1700s, and it came highly recommended. And we want to say a big thank you to our friend Stoney. Cheers to you. Thank you for buying us these coffees, Fred, and continuing to support us and the channel and what we're doing. If anybody else would like to buy us a coffee or a cocktail, there's a link in the description below where you can do that. And we also send out a monthly newsletter to all of our Buy Me a Coffee subscribers. You kind of get to know where we're going, what we're doing before anybody else knows.
Thanks,
Cheers.
Stoney. Good.
Oh, so good. So we stopped here at Montegaria, I think is how you say it. This place had over like 6,000 Google reviews and almost 5 stars, and they look so tasty. We got 2 pesto donadas and some ginger liqueur. This is kind of what Portugal is known for. It's, I think, like an egg custard, and then this really flaky pastry crust. It looks so tasty. Let's give it a try. Oh my god. So the custard cream inside, kind of reminds me of like creme brulee. And then it's almost got like caramelized sugar on top, like a little hint of cinnamon. This is fantastic. Oh my god.
So they're like traditionally for breakfast, I believe, right? So you want to get them early. It's like sticky on the top. Stuck to my lip. Wash it down the traditional ginger. Sweet, got a little cough medicine flavor, but not too bad.
Is it like, what kind of flavor is it?
Cherry liqueur. Yeah, it's good. It was only like $1.20 or 120 euro. Pretty good.
I love that they're starting to put up all the Christmas decorations all around town. It's so cute. Alright, so we've made it to a market called the Time Out Market, and we're going to go inside and see if we can find all the delicious Portuguese food. while we're waiting for our food, we got a couple drinks. I went with the Vino Verde, which is translates to green wine, which is generally like a wine that's released 3 to 6 months after it's been harvested. And speaking of wine, we actually spent a week in the Douro River Valley here in Portugal. We didn't vlog any of that, but we're gonna go ahead and roll the B-roll so you guys can see everything we did. So first up on our little Portuguese food tour, we got caldo verde, which translates, I think, to green soup. It's made with onions, cabbage, potatoes. I think this one has chorizo, and then it's topped with olive oil. Looks good. Oh my gosh. It kind of reminds me of like lentil soup a little bit in a way. It's salty. It's chorizo. Let's try that. The chorizo in Portugal is just, it's something different. It's so good. Alright, so next up is the Francesinha. I think I'm saying that right. But this is a sandwich loaded with meat, topped with cheese and a fried egg, and then they serve it in this like spicy beer broth. Looks really good. So Lemon had one of these when I was actually in Porto when I was sick, and I had to eat chicken and rice soup and watch him eat all this delicious Portuguese food. So now it's my turn. Oh my god. Maya, how do you even eat this? Okay. I'm just going for it.
Go for it again.
Alright. Oh my god. This is like comfort food at its best. There's so much cheese. The egg is like perfectly cooked. And all this meat on the inside. Oh my god. This is probably one of the best things I think we've eaten on this entire trip, like the whole year.
Alright, so the Time Out Lounge is actually put on by Time Out Magazine. I guess they have one here and one in New York. But it's all restaurants with the best chefs in Lisbon. So every station is like a different restaurant, but it's like compacted into it. And we went to the Airalo Esim, which is one of the Portuguese chefs that started changing up the traditional food, making it more modern, even when it was frowned upon. Another traditional one, the bacalhau, it's cod. So this is a cod fritter, cod cake one, which is like a salted cod, so real big in Portugal. Definitely fishy, salty. This one, compared to the other ones, has bigger flakes of fish in there. It's not as ground up, so very good. It's a little dry. It's a little dipping sauce. Portugal is known for their sardines. You get them in the cans all across the country. We tried some in the Douro River Valley. We picked up some. So these ones got, looks like carrot, tomato, served on bread like a little bruschetta. So a little fishiness, a little saltiness, and it's good. Almost like a tuna flavor to it.
Are there bones in it?
Yeah, so it has bones in it, but they're small enough that they break down, so you don't have to worry about eating them. And they're not like pokey or anything. Time for another funicular!
If you guys have watched any of our previous videos, you know that we love a good funicular. And Lisbon is the best place to do it because it's so hilly, so let's go check it out.
drinking your coffee with ice and cinnamon.
It's loud. Cheers. Oh, yes. Oh, it's so good.
It's not too much alcohol. It's only 18% alcohol.
Okay.
It means you can drink after lunch, after dinner, without problem.
Anytime. So while we're waiting for the funicular to come back up so we can write it down, we stopped in this little store and we got a little bottle of the pastel de nata liqueur. And they just let us sample some, and it was very tasty. So I think we're gonna pour this in some coffee later.
All right, so Evan was just telling me that this is the most recent funicular they built in Lisbon in 1892. And then it went fully electric in 1927.
Ah,
Yeah, it was steam and water before that.
the more you know.
Lisbon edition.
Well, it's pretty exciting, huh?
Yeah, we got to see Tram 28 up top too.
Yeah.
Didn't get a chance to catch that this time, but
Yeah, we're on a race to get back to the ship because it's time for us to leave
yeah,
again.
don't want to get left in port. So
Yes.
it's a long swim to the Azores.
Yes, which is our next stop. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and hit that subscribe button. We'll see you in the next one.
Cheers.
Hot.